All right, this video is going to cover number 1 of the college algebra final exam review. It says solve the equation x minus 5 divided by 7 equals x plus 3 divided by 2. First thing first, I see there's fractions. Usually we try to find the domain. Let me switch my camera so that way. All right, so we see that there's fractions. Oops. So our denominator cannot be 0 for our domain. But here our denominators are 7. 7 can't be 0. Well, that doesn't matter. There's not an x here. It doesn't matter what x is. 7's not going to be 0. Likewise, I have 2 cannot be 0. There's no x there. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what x is. 2 is not going to equal 0. So our domain could be any, x can be any real number. So any number we get for x, we're good to go. So there's fractions. We don't like fractions. Let's get rid of the fractions. Fractions mean divide. So in order to get rid of it, let's do the opposite. Let's multiply everything by our LCD. Our denominators are 7 and 2. So making them the same, our LCD should be 14. If you want to write it as 14 over 1, go for it. So that way whenever you distribute it to both terms, it's going to have that multiply fractions, multiply top times top, bottom times bottom. So the LCD of 14 is going to go up top, and the bottom we multiply by 1, so the bottom's going to stay the same. So 14 times x minus 5 all over 1 times 7, which is 7. And then 14 times x plus 3 all over 1 times 2, which is 2. So now whenever we simplify, 14 divided by 7 would give us 2 times x minus 5 equals 14 divided by 2 would give us 7 times x plus 3. So now we can solve like a normal, distribute, combine like terms, that good stuff. So distribute, solve like a normal equation. Distribute that 2, so 2 times x would give us 2x. 2 times negative 5 would give us negative 10. Same thing, let's distribute that 7 on the other side. So 7 times x would give us 7x. 7 times positive 3 would give us positive 21. Let's combine like terms. Let's get our x's together. This is positive 7x, so to bring it to the other side of the equation, let's do the opposite. Let's subtract 7x from both sides. That way 7x minus 7x will give us 0 and cancel out. 2x minus 7x would give us negative 5x. Minus 10 equals 21. Just like we got the x's together, let's get our numbers together, our constants, the numbers without variables. So let's move that negative 10 to the other side. Because I'm moving it to the other side, I want to do the opposite. So the opposite of negative 10 would be to add 10 to both sides. That way negative 10 plus 10 cancels out. We're left over with negative 5x equals 21 plus 10, which is 31. Last but not least, getting x by itself, it's negative 5 times x. So let's divide both sides by negative 5. That way that cancels. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is positive 1. We're left over with positive 1x, which is just x, equals negative 31 over 5, which cannot be simplified. Going back to our domain, x can be any real number, so it's okay that x is negative 31 over 5. So we're done. So this is option choice A. Flipping back real quick just to show you. Option choice A, negative 31 over 5. So that's number 1. Thank you for watching.